Well, my story is a simple story of an immigrant boy. My brother and I were in Romania. My parents came to New York because my father at the time was head of Standard Oil of New Jersey's oil fields in Romania. And so he came to New York for a brief visit in 1947. That's when the Iron Curtain came down. He became quickly a persona non grata in Romania. In fact, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. Shortly thereafter, my brother and I were imprisoned and put in a work camp. Hard labor, cleaning sewers, digging holes for telephone posts. The Romanian government, together with the Russians, decided to ask my father to become a spy for them. They said very simply, you want to see your kids again? You got to work with us. So after a sleepless night, my parents decided they would go to the FBI, and they suggested that my father become a two-way spy. And my father very quickly said, useless, because sooner or later those people are going to kill the kids anyway. They asked for plan B. What's plan B? What else can we do? We had one wild idea. Why don't you go public? Tell the story to the world and create a public scandal. A scandal so big, so vast, that the Russians will be embarrassed and afraid to kill the kids. We suspect it was a trade of some kind, the Georgescu boys for somebody. But in any case, on April 13, 1954, my brother and I came to New York. And Bill Saltonstall read the story in the New York Times. Salty, as we affectionately came to know him, said to my dad that please bring young son Peter to Exeter to have a dinner together and let's see what happens. My father said, well, he has to learn English because he doesn't speak a word of English. Hadn't gone to school in 7 or 8 years. So in August of '54, I went to Exeter, had dinner with Bill Saltonstall. He said to me, you know, young man, he said, if you can pass your courses by the end of the year on your own, you get to stay here. If not, we'll find the right school for you. Is that okay with you? I had no clue what he was talking about. So I said, sure, sounds fine. It looked like a pretty school. Looked terrific to this boy who was cleaning sewers only a few months before. He was my teacher. He was my counselor. He guided me, he advised me over the shoulders of all the professors, over the shoulders of all my classmates. He represented that role model, the highest aspiration of a decent human being who could inspire, teach, and who can touch other souls. And so I felt it important for me to earn the right retrospectively, to honor the privilege that I've had to attend Exeter. I'm a director of an organization which puts young men and women into some of the finest schools in the country. The last time I was at Exeter, I had a dinner with 18 young men and women who were at Exeter on scholarships. I understood them because I too got this chance. Without a question, Exeter was a gift. A school that prepared me not only for college and graduate school, but prepared me for life. And I'm eternally grateful for the privilege of having attended Exeter Academy.